When I was in secondary school, there's this boy that we used to like play. He was like a friend, but like a best friend. And I'm a kind of person that people don't understand my nature. I will play with you to the extent that you yourself you'll be doubting if you are just a friend or more than a friend. That is my nature, and yet I have zero feeling. Like when I say zero feeling, I mean I mean zero feeling for you. But like people did not understand. Anytime we are playing, those times before we came to GS1, when we were in primary school, we do play hide and seek and all that and all that. So when we came to senior secondary school, junior secondary school, it's continued. Once in Rome, always in Rome. How did they talk am? So it's continued. We do play. I don't want to believe that I'm growing or something. And people since then, people will be calling us names, especially those ones that are good in matchmaking. They'll be calling us names and all that. I'll tell them, no, we're just friends, we're just classmates then in secondary school. Fast forward, we got to senior secondary school. Bam, seniors, we started wearing skirts, started knotting tie and all that. We were still close, and people now, they don't want to believe that these two, the fact that they are close, nothing is in between them. It's just that they've been together for a whole lot of time, and they've known much about themselves. They always go together because their house is towards the same axis. They will still be matchmaking us. If they do game, they will say me and him, me and Joshua. If they do this thing, maybe this Valentine stuffs, and teachers are picking people too, they will say they should pick me and him. They should pick me and him. In my heart, it was a no for me. In his own heart, it was also a no for him. But we didn't stop. It didn't make us to stop communicating. It didn't make us to stop talking. It didn't make us to fight and all that. But I want to let you know something, that there's power in the tongue. There's power in what people say. So be careful what they tell you, what you receive to yourself, and be careful what you disburse to people. Do you know that because they were saying Victory and Joshua are couples, this, those things got into my head, and all of a sudden I started having like hatred for the boy. I allowed what they were saying to get into my head, and I don't know about him, but I just had something like an hatred for him. I reduced my play with him. I felt that maybe our play is too much, and anytime people see me and him talking together, they will feel we're discussing relationship, which is not even close to. So I reduced the play with him. I stopped talking to him. Just be mindful. If you don't like something, tell the person, I don't like this. Because what you receive into your ear, suddenly you might even start developing feeling for the person. If you don't like it, just say I don't like it. Let them not repeat it again, if that will bring peace into your heart. But if you like it and you know that you are a person that words doesn't move you, and that was what I was proving, words doesn't move me, but all of a sudden it started moving me, because it kept reoccurring. If you say it was once, fine, but it kept reoccurring every single day I go to school. one person must talk about it, two people must talk about it, sometimes the whole class will outburst laughter from it. So it kept reoccurring and forming in our brain. I developed a strong hatred for him, and it wasn't obvious. He himself didn't know. Okay, he himself didn't know. I just, like, in my heart, avoided him and all of that. And like play, people weren't talking about it like they used to, but they were talking about it, but maybe one or two few persons. Okay, so one of our teacher now asked me to write the names of noisemaker, and I wrote the names of noisemaker. It was happening, is it correct, to be making noise. He happened to be making noise, so I wrote his name. Although it didn't really make much noise, but he kind of dared me that the something like he is not among them, and they did not want me to write his name, something like that. Like, he pushed me to the wall, and I was like, who do you think you are, safe? Like, who do you think you are? I cannot write your name, because who am I to you? I will write your name. I wrote his name. The teacher came as usual and flogged. He doesn't cry when they flog him. I've never seen him react in that way in my life. I know Joshua to close his eyes and receive cane and get back to sit down and even smile. But when they caned him, oh my God, I've never seen that reaction before in Joshua. He almost cried. He was ranting, pointing at me, shouting, "You, blah 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 blah. I swear, when we close, if I did not beat the hell out of you, if I did not catch you outside, if I did not do this." And he was almost crying, and I felt pity for him. He was almost crying, and my heart melted at wait. But he used to be my friend. Why would I do this kind of thing to him? And the teacher gave me another list to write, another list of people making noise. And at this time, I was confused because his ranting was the loudest, and he was almost crying. And it was, if you do not write my name, because it's obvious I'm making noise, I'm ranting. If you do not write my name this time, you must be a bastard. You must be a this. You must be a that. And I wrote his name again, because why not? I can't be partial. You can't be making noise and I leave you. I wrote his name and submitted. I guess, did they beat him again or not? I don't even remember, but I remember that the hatred grew. He also started hating back. I hated, he hated. But as a Christian girl that I am, I believe in, being at peace with all men, because the Bible says we should be at peace with all men, not keeping grudges, not keeping malice. I was moved. We did not talk for a whole week, more than a whole week safe, and I began to feel guilty in my heart. I was so sorry, but I was too proud to apologize. He did not do anything to me that closing time. Don't mind him, he was just ranting. It's just that we didn't talk. If I come in the morning and I meet only him in the class, I'll just drop my bag and go out. And he also, we didn't talk. We were avoiding ourselves. And if peradventure we didn't avoid ourselves, we would do as if we did not know ourselves in that same place. And it was eating me up. I did not have that mind to not talk to you for a long period of time, knowing fully well that we were once close rather. Ah, and people kept on like saying Joshua and Victory, although it wasn't much like that, but like one or two. He wasn't even answering them. Even me, I wasn't answering them. Like they got tired safe. They got tired because we were not answering them. Say we that were not even in good times. We were not smiling like we used to smile then and continue. You will be tired, and when you are tired, you will stop. So I don't know. Like a girl will always be a girl, especially me that I have soft heart and all that. I was finding different means, just to apologize to him and swallow my pride. He was much more proud, but I just wanted to, two people cannot be proud at the same time. Two masters can't drive a boat, okay? So one fateful day, I came to school. Okay, I remember now, and I was talking to my friends, and I don't know, me and my friends were talking, and he and his friends were also talking. So he didn't talk to me, but I heard they were directly at my back. So one of his friends was like referring him to me, that your wife or your girlfriend, like style is like play, like joking stuff. The way he talked to that his friend, the way he warned his friend, that never in your life call that one my girlfriend. That one was even laughing. He was like, he's so serious. And he started talking that let this be the first and the last time. He was so angry, talking to his friends as if this is his first time is hearing them talk like that. This is not his first time. They talk worst. They matchmake. That's their work. They talk worse than that. But it took this one so personal because we were not in good terms. Ha. And I was listening to how he was warning them and scolding them, and they shut up. I just started crying, and my friends were like, what happened, what happened, what happened? Even me, I did not know what happened. I was like, I was listening. I was listening to everything. We were close. What? Why the sudden hatred? When you feel hated, there's a way it will touch you, like but this is not like, I if it's me now and people are still referring like matchmaking us, I won't do anything because of the kind of heart I have. Even if we're not in good terms, I'll just wave it off. But he took it so personal because we weren't in good terms. He just treated me like, not directly to my face, but the expression that I'm so bad, I'm shit, I'm disgusting. Ha! I started crying. My poor friends that didn't even know what caused the cry, they were begging me, rubbing my head. Why? What? They thought it was a teacher that offended me, and they were like, don't mind that, don't mind. I did not tell anybody up to today the reason why I cried. I cried so much. I know he saw me crying because I couldn't bear those words he used for me with his friends. I was just crying like why was this necessary? I was crying and crying and kept on crying and crying. Then I stopped, but throughout the day I was not myself. I was moody. I guess himself was kind of feeling pitiful for me. And when we closed, I met with one of my friends. I didn't tell her the reason why I was crying though, but I told her that can she do me a favor. She was like, anything. That what is it? She knows I'm not fine and something, and she noticed that me and Joshua have not been in good terms. I breathed in. And I told her that she should please help me to call Joshua. I want to apologize. She should please. And that one, Coco Power have closed. He don't carry bag. He has carried his bag. He was on his way going home already. I begged her to quickly go and help me beg him, talk to him. So she went. She helped me talk to him. She helped me beg him, and she told him to come to meet me where I was there, shying away. So he actually came, and I saw him, and I apologized. I told him I'm sorry. He also told me that he's sorry that he said those words out of anger and all that, and he's sorry. And I guess we shaked. I don't know. Well, we were in good terms, and we went home together that evening, and we were talking as friends. What is the essence of this story? People are wicked. Allowing what people say get to you is so destroying. Like, especially, okay, for example, now let me just give you an hint. If people are telling you that, what good thing can this one do? What good thing can this one do? What good thing can this one do? Few time you will notice that you are not able to do any good thing again. That's if you allow what they say get to you. But if you don't allow what they say get to you, you will not see yourself doing much good things, and they'll be surprised that, wow, is it this one that did this thing? Is it this one that did that? Is it this one that did that? That is, don't allow anybody matchmake you, because they are not going to be in the relationship with you. Me and Joshua, our bond became stronger than it was even before. Guess what? People started talking even more than before when we came back together. The hatred died down instantly. It became love, but normal agape love. We never had any relationship together. Joshua was my friend. Like, the guy is a friend. They are so rare. Hardly will you find a guy that is your friend and is not interested in you. It's so rare. And what I wanted that time was, I wanted a friend on a play slate. A friend. That was what I wanted. But guys nowadays, if you try to play with them too much, they'll be thinking you are attracted to them or something. Joshua was indeed a friend. We got much more closer. People were saying, hey, Joshua and Victory, hey. Oh, nothing. What they wanted did not happen. We did not give them any. We gave them benefit of doubt. They were in the middle. They don't even know what's going on. Yet we were just friends. In fact, we are still reaching out on Facebook once in a while, sometimes WhatsApp once in a while. We still do reach out to hear from each other like that. Joshua, friend like that are rare. When I graduated, in fact, I don't want to put this. Okay, let me not put it. So that you guys should not say our friendship was too extreme. Okay, but when I graduated, something pained me because his mom. I used to buy food. His mom was like a caterer, so I used to buy food from his mom. And his mom was like, anytime she sees me, oh my god, she will put more. Like, she will sell in an abnormal quantity for a less price. She will be like, my wife, my son's wife. She will sell everything well. I had to stop buying food from her because I believe that she has other, she shouldn't just be giving me all her. She has other people to sell to and to gain. So she shouldn't just be giving me again. So I had to stop buying food from her. Even Joshua's siblings, they used to like talk to me well. I don't know how he do talk to them about me at home, but they used to talk to me well. His sisters would be like, Joshua's wife and all that, like that. His mother. That was when news got to me that his mother passed. Ah, I was not happy at all. I wasn't happy. I called him. I was like, tell me what I just ate is not true, Joshua. Tell me what I just ate is not true. Then he told me that it's true, that his mother has kicked the bucket. I just caught the phone and I started crying. I cried. Like, I remember the woman and I cried. Like, I cried. She was young, vibrant. So, oh God, I cried. I told him, please don't allow this affect you. Don't allow this stop you from being who you are and this and this. And I told him, it was so painful. I felt for him so bad. I cried. Wherever she is now, may her humble soul rest in peace. Joshua. Anyways, up to now, I've not seen a friend like Joshua as a guy that just wants to be your friend without asking you out. I've not seen up till now. Even up till now, up till anytime we talk on Facebook or on WhatsApp, he never makes any advancements. Is a that is the definition of a best friend. He just like wants to have someone to talk to and not to play with, those yeye play. And the friendship lasted for over 8 years because it wasn't based on feelings. If it was based on feelings, we would have broken up and not want to even hear from ourselves. It wasn't based on feelings, it was just friendship. And I was even older than him by age, so we were just friends. Friends, not friends with benefits, but friends. 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 We gain from each other a lot of experience. We teach each other, we play with each other, we fight for each other. We fight for each other. Sometimes if someone is talking to me anyhow, if Joshua comes and talk to the person self will know that yes, toy with the wrong person. So the essence of my story today is to tell you that as a guy that is promiscuous, you can have a friend that you are just friends with the person. Feelings doesn't need to be attached. If not, your friendship will spoil. The friendship relationship is going to be affected. And you don't know, maybe that person might even be your helper in future, and you have spoiled the person by breaking the person's heart and moving to the next person. Someone told me day before yesterday that you can you can stay in 20 relationship and break 20 relationship. A broken relationship is better than a broken marriage. Yes, a broken relationship is better than a broken marriage, but why will you date 20, 25, 30 people? Like, for what? And you've not found anyone among them. It's not right. Let's call a spade a spade. Don't be promiscuous. You don't have to test someone. But the person is not a Gary now. Before you know that, oh, this is the person, this is not the person, this one is not good on bed, this one is bad on bed. No, please. It's not meant to be. If you want the person to be more than a friend to you, define it. Tell the person, okay, I want you to be more than a friend to me. If you want the person to be a friend to you, define it. Let's not pass friends. and maybe later on, if feelings now come in, the person will even trust you to that extent. Like, okay, I trust you to this extent. Okay, no problem. Just define everything you are doing, every relationship you have with people. Let it be defined. That's the best way to keep people. You don't know where you'll meet the person in the future. Another thing you should learn is learn to filter negative words. Don't allow negative things ruin you. Even if it's positive things, there are some kind of positive things like matchmaking. Now I know it's positive, it's a positive thing, but to you it might not be a positive thing, because that person may not be your kind of person, and the person might be your kind of person. So it depends on you. If you don't want it, it's a negative thing, don't allow it to affect you. Don't allow negative words to affect you. Just filter it. And if you don't want to listen to it, just tell the person, I don't want to listen to it. I don't like it. Just hold it. That's it. Because one day it will surely play out in your life. If they say Ijebu people are stingy, Ijebu people are stingy, and they are emphasizing on it, and you are Ijebu, one day you just see that you are stingy. Or you just see your fellow Ijebu partner, please give me this. You say no, Ijebu people are stingy, so I'm stingy. Like some people even used to brag about it, like Ibadan people are stubborn. You don't know my father. I'm very stubborn. Like, what is that? You are affirming those things. It's sinking deep in your heart. It's not meant to be. You are meant to be the one to stand out and say, Ibadan people might be stubborn, but I'm not part of them. Don't ever tell me that. And you'll see that it will begin to play out in your life. Hmm? Learn from my story and let it bless your day. Thank you. Bye.